Matt Gaetz was like, yeah, you met this girl. He's like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I never.
See, to me,
I don't think I've ever been in public with you.
No, listen. Who are you?
Nah. It's like nigga, you out here talking about wires and investigations.
This is the first time I met you, son. Coming on to my show, they tell me some guy, Matt Gaetz. I don't even know how to read your name, son. Coming out here with all these anal gations.
Everyone's gonna think it's AIDS.
Yeah, all right. We won't bring it up.
Yo, it's your boys, the Brain Boys, episode 10. Thanks for tuning in. It's Aaron, Danny, and Steven. What's Gucci?
We just did that.
Before we get started, subscribe, like, review. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's listening.
Nobody.
We're just speaking into the void.
Even my best friends who would hit me up after every episode going, another great one in the bank, they stopped doing that.
They unfollowed us.
Like, I get no feedback
they left
anymore.
Negative reviews on iTunes. Yeah. I hate these guys.
It's because Steven always starts with having such a bad week. Let's get into it.
See, I didn't think so. Now I'm starting to think maybe I have the wrong outlook on life, but I just had a crazy... So check it out. We were here last weekend, and I don't know, maybe it's my fault. Probably was.
Are you still hungover?
No. Oh, well, that was another thing. So I forgot about that
got
part.
A problem.
Well, I ended up doing like so many shots because my friend kept...
This song, shots,
yeah,
came
it
on.
was
And
on.
you're like, I can't
help it.
shots, everybody. And you're like, please.
Yeah, the music video is like just a hypnosis.
Yeah.
Circle.
Why is it on repeat?
I just got to relive prom, you know? But yeah, I don't know. She bought me a bunch of shots, and you don't realize until it's
Were you
late.
at a bar?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're
Outdoor.
open for just drinking?
Outdoor. Right
Just
down
drinking.
the block. Right down the block.
You do everything.
Oh, no, they got food.
You do everything in a 1 block vicinity of this place.
Yeah, that's the New York way.
Yeah,
like,
but check it out. So whatever, and then we were here, and maybe I took a dump. Probably, definitely.
Most likely.
I'm curious to see how this plays into the story.
Well, I thought you were going to say, I'm curious to see that dump. We've got to see what you've been eating.
Well, check it out. Like 30 minutes later.
Uh-oh.
Like this whole place was flooded with water.
Doo-doo water?
It didn't smell.
It was doo-doo water.
But
it's from the toilet.
It was from the toilet. But it didn't smell.
I was crawling all over that floor.
It was everywhere. And our guy Action fucking saved the day.
What did he do?
Action Francisco saved the day.
Yeah, when he fixes a toilet, he is Francisco. When he's producing, he's Action. Right? I mean, I think we can all agree on that.
Right, everyone?
He likes it. No, but he sprang into action,
Right.
and he got a bunch of I don't even know, like cloths and stuff. And we start, and not even that. Yo, he MacGyvered a bucket out of a gallon, Poland Spring gallon. He cut it open. We started draining the water into there and pouring it into the sink. And so, I got home at like 8 a.m. and it wasn't even like a partying 8 a.m. It was like I'm cleaning up shit water in my studio. So then my next day was totally fucked. And whatever. And then today was just a bunch of stupid stuff. I don't want to get into it. Just mistakes, small little tiny mistakes here and there.
How are you going to fix this, man?
So
what are you going to do to get on track?
Your whole week was ruined because
doo-doo water.
one toilet.
That's a good reason to ruin your week.
I once fashioned a plunger out of the toilet brush and a plastic bag.
That sounds like it didn't work very well.
It worked.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, you know what works really good to suck shit out as a plunger?
Go on. My mouth.
An intestine eating virus.
Yeah.
You know what actually really helps with that? This is perfect.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
is that gabagool?
That's gabagool.
Is that gabagool? We got a thing of gabagool.
That's half a pound of gabagool right
there. You see how quick I went for that gabagool?
That's half a pound.
You came here with half a pound of gabagool.
Gabagool?
I brought you the gabagool.
Over here.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I brought you the gabagool. Eat it slowly because I took a big bite and it took me like 20 minutes to chew. Throw Action a piece.
It's gonna land on the
That's
floor.
that's a good gabagool.
Here, I got you.
You know what's great for the mic? Gabagool.
Yeah.
That's,
Careful with the tripods.
this shit is so bad for you.
What is
so
it?
salty.
What is it exactly?
That's from, when they killed Tony.
Hey.
It's capital. It's
That's
cured
his
meat.
rear end.
Wow.
So we got to take turns eating because we're all like,
Oh,
This is a great podcast.
you feel better?
I feel a lot better.
this is what you needed for your week.
Good, right?
You get gabagool.
No, it is true.
I went to the deli. I said, you got gabagool?
Hey, like we got gabagool.
And he said, what? I said, do you have capicola?
You're chewing. Someone's chewing.
You were like gabagool.
Look how quickly I derailed the show.
No, this is great.
Yeah.
Well, I guess while we're eating gabagool, I'm gonna try a little segment
Let's go.
called "This Week in Our Failed State." We're gonna go over a few headlines.
That's where the intro goes.
Yeah, we gotta get a.
Now do it
song.
again. Do it again.
I gotta eat this gabagool first.
You weren't kidding. This is like.
Yeah, you have to take small
You
bites.
see, I'm like a chipmunk right now. I got it all in my drink.
Yeah, you
gotta know how to eat the gabagool.
So say
get to the point where
say
you're
the
like,
segment.
I can't.
Yeah.
Do I swallow it or do I spit it?
This week in our failed state.
Bonk, bank, bank, bank.
So, first off, in Florida, we have a giant radioactive waste plant that's about to just explode and unleash a 20-foot tidal wave of radioactive water on the area.
You mean the state of Florida?
Wait, is our failed state just Florida?
I'm sure Florida is going to come up every week.
I'm about to choke. We have to eat gabagool every
Yeah.
time you do this segment.
Yeah.
In other news, we've got a couple more mass shootings under our belt.
Oh man.
That's it.
In a week. I think the latest
Where
one
were
was
they?
on a army base.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot lately.
That's not mass shooting. That's war, baby.
And Chicago Police Department has managed to murder a 13-year-old boy.
What's up with that?
Apparently, they're like, he had a gun. It's like, yeah, I mean, cool. That's just what you do now.
Damn.
And I guess we should talk about.
Wait, but he didn't have a gun.
He might have.
Jenny's
I mean,
a gun.
I'm just trying to see what happened. That's all.
Well,
Want some more?
They
Oh wow! Throwing around that pigskin.
they're just killing time. He's just dishing out the gabagool.
It's very meaty.
No.
So,
And the one I wanted to rest on was
yeah.
a situation at the Capitol.
Oh yeah. I heard about this.
The Capitol.
It's
I
Capitol.
heard about this one.
What happened at the Capitol, right?
So it's one of those things where, whenever they're not white,
This is so funny. The gabagool sounds.
I'm trying to. I'm eating gabagool.
Yeah, this is better than I expected.
Delicious. It smells like not great, but
There's
it's so
something.
good.
There's something wrong about
The smell of gabagool.
eating while talking about just like
yeah, like
flesh
that's the fucking most.
being
Yeah.
exploded and shot and
But yeah, it turns
This is
out
delicious.
the guy who just like rammed into a couple cops at the Capitol is a member of the Nation of Islam.
Ooh.
Yeah, which means our boy Louis Farrakhan is back in the news. The nigga that was like, yeah, we killed Malcolm X. What business is it of yours, cracker? And yeah, he's
I like how he said business.
of course he said business. He's also the guy that's out here like, I'm not talking about regular Jews. I'm talking about the satanic Jews. So it's like,
The ones on the corner.
the ones always.
what Jews on the corner?
The ones always asking you if you're Jewish. Satan.
The satanic.
The ones trying to do what they call the mitzvot.
I just love that he's doing like an anti-Semitic Chris Rock bit. He's like, you got Jews, then you got satanic Jews.
There's a difference between a Jew and a kite.
Thank you for saying. But yeah, it's a
I'll
quick.
give you the pass. If I get the pass.
Yeah.
There it goes.
That's a Jew transaction. I'll give you the pass. I get the pass and $10.
Interest. I want interest.
So yeah, that's
Man.
some of the wonderful things going on in our
That's
country.
horrible.
Oh, there's another great thing that just I heard
CBD
about.
murdered 13-year-old?
Yes, CPD.
Oh. It's not a marijuana byproduct?
Oh, I quit.
Not
I
yet.
quit smoking weed when I read this story. I guess I misread it.
Weed killed a 13-year-old, but
Too
so
many munchies.
apparently for the past 20 years it's been illegal to teach yoga in schools in Alabama because they're afraid it's going to promote Hinduism.
Oh yeah.
That's,
Oh yeah.
I would have never guessed that would be the reason.
It was like it's going to be something racist, but I didn't see that coming. Like
Yeah.
who the fuck is worried about Hinduism? That's like the nicest
Alabama.
Cow farmers.
Yeah.
The meat
Yeah.
industry
The meat.
in Alabama, probably.
These things ain't sacred. They're delicious.
Yeah. Wait. So what happened to this guy? This child? Are we still talking about the child?
No.
What are we talking about?
The kid's dead.
I'm sorry. This gabagool.
This gabagoo's got my brain
Got
all
me.
gobbled up.
It's the gabagool
This
boy.
the
Oh
gabagool.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really set me straight. I don't even remember the poop water anymore.
Good. There's still more left. Feel
I
free.
know. There's a whole podcast.
So yeah,
Feel free to partake.
I'm sure we'll visit
Wow.
on a few more.
You think you can get gabagoo in Alabama?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. It seems more of like, you want corn?
I
Are
think-
you talking about corn?
I think that's very-
they don't hate Italians.
No,
in
but I think
Alabama.
that's very New York centric. You'd be surprised. They don't even have like deli meats and stuff in
You're
some
right.
places. You know.
I got a friend
Really?
that grew up in Alabama. I'm gonna ask him if they got gabagoo out there.
I heard they don't even have skim milk past a certain state when you go down. It's all heavy cream. I'm not even kidding. It's not even a joke.
We got cream. We got whipping cream. We got half and half. And we got whole milk. You have skim milk? You mean whole?
We can make it thicker for you, but
Do you have
They
oat
can
milk?
only go the other way.
You best go back the way you came, son. We ain't got no oat milk around these
so
parts.
you want a milkshake, is what you're saying.
Hey, Randall, he's talking about goat milk.
I refuse to believe that they don't have skim milk in Alabama.
We got goat milk around here.
Google that shit, man. I'm telling you. Later, everyone at home,
Can I get skim milk?
look it up.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, for all our listeners in Alabama, let us know.
all zero of
Let
you.
us know what kind of milk you're drinking.
Randall, he wants skim milk. Can you skim some of the cream off the top of that? You want us to? How much you want us to skim off the top?
Yo, Randall is that person. That's the name.
Yeah, he's just always in the back, like skim.
What the hell is that? You skim these nuts?
You talking about?
They're up on that joke in Alabama.
Yeah.
So, did y'all know they were making a Jackass 4?
I did,
That's fucking.
and only because of your boy Bam.
Oh God.
Your boy Bam.
Bam,
Your boy Bam showed up on TMZ. He was licking his fingers.
Yo.
Your boy Bam showed up on TMZ.
looking like he was straight out of a bum fight video. He looks terrible.
The thing is, he looks better than he did a few months ago.
Oh my God. I thought you were gonna say
Like that?
years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe years.
I remember seeing some, like, maybe it was Viva La Bam or maybe it was, I don't know, but he was talking about how, no, his mom was talking about how he rags on his dad so hard because he's afraid of becoming him. Like, in terms of being, like, fat and just kind of a slob.
That's why he was just fucking ragging on Don Vito all the time.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he was a pedophile.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. But yeah, it's weird because like you see Bam Margera like all cracked out, and it's like, well, you're kind of an asshole, dude. But then
Yeah,
like
that's the thing.
Steve-O came out and he's like, I'm sober now. I cleaned up, and it's like, good for you, Steve-O.
I think the trick is to get all new teeth.
Yo, he does. He's got, like,
His
donkey
look
teeth.
fucking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And then you just
Yeah.
can't do drugs
Yeah.
because your teeth hurt so much. It's
That sounds like a reason to do drugs.
like rattling. Ah,
I feel like everyone, like, in Hollywood,
they get those teeth.
they get
They
fake
get those teeth.
It's just, but is
If I had money, I'd get.
you
fake
know
teeth.
you have
yeah?
to.
But doesn't it feel? Don't you think? I know it's just bone, but don't you
These are
think
all
it'll
mine.
affect your tasting?
these are all
potential?
fake.
You taste with your teeth.
Yeah.
All four of my
No,
front.
you don't. But I don't know. I would assume like getting that much work done and having like shit in your mouth that's not I don't know. I don't
can't
know.
tell.
Yeah, I don't.
I have no idea.
I have
Everything
Can't
tastes.
tell.
That was good. The gabagool was good?
Delicious.
Oh, it was
Tastes better with fake teeth.
Yeah, I have no teeth and eat that gabagool.
Probably easier. You don't have to
No,
swallow.
I'd probably choke.
You don't have to
I'd probably choke on that gabagool if I didn't have teeth.
But yeah, they're just veneers, so they shave down your teeth, your
Right.
real teeth. and
That's-
then
I don't like
they
that.
cap on.
Just the idea of that makes me go.
the back one.
I can't imagine knowing that underneath these veneers, I just have like vampire.
Yeah,
have a
because what?
picture of
Because
me
they
looking
do.
like
They
that.
fall out.
Oh wait, you got veneers?
Yeah, all four front.
Oh,
Don't you guys remember when I fell and shattered all my teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I tripped you.
Pull up that clip.
got your ass.
Jew.
Wait, you okay, Aaron? There's a lot of blood on
Nah,
the pavement.
in high school, people mostly went for my balls.
Well, they
People,
don't,
it was
you
one
know,
person.
Talk about low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you did used to pull them out a lot. You did pull your balls out a lot in high
yeah.
school.
Out of the bottom of my pants. I usually had them hanging off.
I was 80 years old in high school.
My balls are so low that when I shit, I hold them like a woman in a public bathroom holding her purse.
You put it on the hook?
I'm just or I just have someone else. Can you hold this woman in the bathroom?
Hefted over the shoulder. All right, time to do.
Yeah, if it's really hot, it is like it's like a knapsack. Like when you go to Trader Joe's.
Yo, have you
It's made out of the same material.
Tote bag. Yeah.
I've sat on my
Sprout
balls
bag.
more times than I care to admit.
They're comfy,
It's-
right?
No, it's terrible. It's like I sit on my balls. It's like, wow, that's the dumbest thing I did today.
If I run out of underwear, I just don't wear any for like a week.
Yeah,
And
it's-
one time I was wearing basketball shorts, no underwear, slid into my car seat, and I just like almost guillotined my nuts.
No, I don't like that.
And I just sat
When
there
I'm on
in
the
pain.
bike, sometimes it happens because it gets
Yeah, you
sometimes
gotta-
it gets hooked.
you
And when you
gotta-
go up,
Who invented
So-
that seat?
it's like a ball grabber.
Do
from
you-
From the
I
gooch.
usually put my balls to one side or the other when I'm biking.
You got skinny legs.
Yours is just like your legs are like holding it up
Yeah.
for you.
Mine just it gets pushed, you know. Oh shit! It's like a ball beatbox. My balls get pushed. No, they usually like it hits the gooch, the bike seat,
Yeah.
and then they be dangling in the front.
Yeah.
I'll never. I remember one time I went to the bike shop and this like old.
You got anything for long balls?
Yeah, no, this old black guy came up to me. He's like,
We invented a new seat.
he was like, you've been riding around with this seat. I know your type. You like to zoom around, huh?
You like to eat ass, don't you?
No.
Come to the back.
And I'm like, yeah.
Weeb.
I like to ride around. He's like, you got to think about your prostate. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
is this-
God.
Wait, is this nigga trying to fuck me?
Let me check on it for you.
He like you got to
I've
get.
seen you before. I've been thinking about your prostate.
Well, no, because you got to get the seat with the space in the middle. Otherwise, it fucks up
What,
your
it just
prostate.
goes like this,
It's got a little.
front, and you just.
I'm assuming you're probably supposed to put your balls there, which I don't do.
No, there's not enough room. It's still very
we need to
thin.
invent a new seat that has
Yeah.
a cup in
A
the front.
ball cup.
Yeah.
All right. Shark
Yeah.
Tank. Watch out.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
I wish Alan could
didn't
trigger the Shark Tank music
Lance Armstrong, he lost the ball, right?
on purpose. Yeah, it's like that, like that guy who took out his ribs,
I'm gonna
his
be a
top ribs, so he could suck his dick.
Marilyn
Lance
Manson. That guy.
Yeah,
That guy.
Lance Armstrong took nut out, so it's
For
easier.
aerodynamicists.
Yeah.
right. Oh, right, because it's one.
Aerodynamicist, what is like a
I
the
put my-
aerodialysis.
I put my nuts in a wind tunnel.
Yeah. But speaking of nuts and getting hit in the nuts a lot, that's like the Jackass dudes. That's like what they're all
That's
about.
their
Yeah.
number
You know.
one thing.
Well, so
Yeah.
here's going back to
Speaking of nuts,
yeah. The wild thing is like Bam Margera got kicked off of Jackass 4 because he's like, they were torturing me, and like the only thing they asked him to do was like not drugs. Although to that end, I can't really
It's longer than
imagine.
that. Yo, do not stain that
to
chair.
that end, I can't really imagine what sober. Yeah, yeah,
What? I'm listening.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm listening.
He's slowly unfolding the gabagool. You're about to do like a cable guy thing.
Nom, 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 nom.
Hello,
Yeah,
Gary.
I thought about it. What?
What are you saying though? I'm listening.
Yeah.
I can't imagine like Jackass can't be good if everyone's sober. You know.
I don't think that's true. I think that
How do you hurt yourself like that unless you're on drugs?
Now that's the thrill, because they can't get high.
right, exactly.
Now pain and adrenaline is the new cocaine and nitrous.
Yeah.
Is everyone sober now except for Bam?
Well, I don't think everyone had problems, so I'm sure like
Yeah.
you're dropping that shit all over the place.
They're just doing mad drugs around him.
Like not everyone had problems, so I'm sure like
I think Johnny
I'm
Knoxville was the only one without a problem.
I'm sure he can like sip whiskey and like not have his like spiral.
Johnny Knoxville. Well, yeah, because he's the only one that didn't have like.
Yeah.
Like-
I guess Ryan Dunn was an alcoholic. That's why he died.
Yeah, that's why. Well, that's what sent Bam into his downward spiral.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's pretty sad.
I mean, I don't know.
Except
how to-
nobody likes Bam as a person.
Right,
So it's like,
and
how
it's like
sad can you
bad
get?
bad branding.
It's
Yeah,
like because
Bam
his whole
thing.
brand was like, I'm gonna fuck with my parents, even though like.
Well, Tom Green did that, and he's beloved.
Yeah.
You know, but he also has.
he
a-
was clever.
He did it in
Yeah.
a goofy way.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't
Clever.
just beat his dad.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Bam was not clever
Bam
about it.
was like
hey,
doing.
fat ass.
I remember the joint where he dug the hole in his lawn and did the Looney Tunes thing on top.
Good stuff.
Poor Phil Marcello, just like, God damn it, Bam.
You know, and they lived in
lived
Pennsylvania in a really nice house. He grew up in a really nice house. His parents, or maybe just Phil, I don't really know. I feel like maybe only he worked. Whatever. They hardworking
Or it was
parents.
all CKY money.
I wonder how much money they made off of those tapes, because that's like cult classic
Yeah.
shit. So it's like maybe no money, maybe 10 years later a lot of money,
They made some money,
maybe I don't know.
but they spent it all.
Honestly, their whole family is really successful. The drummer, his brother is the drummer for CKY the band.
Don Vito.
And that's a successful band. Don Vito's really successful at
Corleone.
getting arrested for something with an underage girl.
He's dead now, right?
Don Vito?
Yeah, I think he died.
He probably,
be.
I mean,
He
he,
like that nigga
I'm surprised.
had at least diabetes.
I mean, come
At
on.
least.
If Patrice is gone,
Yeah, if Patrice is gone and Don Vito is dead,
then there's no
there's
God.
no justice in this world.
Yeah.
Don Vito died, and Patrice was like, "It's my time."
He's like, oh, I got,
Well,
the light. They got to turn on the light for me. I got to wrap this one up.
well,
I think Patrice got the light from God.
Oh shit.
Oh,
You think Patrice is telling Jesus misogynist jokes in heaven, or you think he's in
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, they both totally exist.
Which one? Patrice? Patrice is a figment of my imagination.
Well, speaking of
Dead black.
Hell.
celebrities with drug problems and/or that are on the verge of death,
Yeah.
our boy DMX
Moment
Yo.
of silence
is
for
in
D.
Yeah, for real.
I swear to God, the government.
If there wasn't rugs here, I would pour my beer on the ground.
yeah, no, I'm pretty
I
sure.
poured it on myself.
I'm convinced that the government is the reason that DMX is like dying. Because did you know that like a few years ago they charged this nigga with tax fraud?
I was wondering why he was always in and out of jail. And I know he.
evading
That was
them
before
tax?
the tax fraud.
Oh, okay.
He's been in and out of
Is it
jail
just
since
drug?
like 99.
Is it all drug related?
No,
Guns.
it's like
Guns,
drugs,
probably.
guns. He had a few things with dogs.
Whoa! But I
Like
thought he
animal
loved
cruel-
dogs.
Well, no. So, like, the thing is, when you have
He loved
15
to fight
kids
dogs.
and 17 dogs and a drug problem,
15 kids?
Yeah, he's got 15 kids.
17 dogs?
Yeah,
A drug problem.
DMX is full of insane stories. Like, there's I think it was Jadakiss. He was talking about like how one of his dogs used to like chip in when he was freestyling.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
he trained this dog to kind of like on command
Like,
ad lib for
yeah.
him during freestyles. It's amazing.
And I think he used to rob people with that same dog.
Yeah, that dog's a G.
That's
I read about this. That dog, his name is Boomer, actually,
Yeah.
which I think is pretty funny.
Boomer.
And I think that DMX probably got into a lot of fights in the past year or two over the usage of that
Boomer
word. Yeah. He's like, what's up with all these memes online? X gonna give it to you.
So while we're talking about DMX stories,
he's Generation X, and that's why he's always going against boomers.
Yeah.
Generation X gonna give it to you.
We're gonna fax it to you.
My favorite DMX story is when he accused that woman of raping him. She had his kid.
Wait, I have a question. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Can you just pull up the drive so we can read the lyrics? Because I actually prepared some of his lyrics.
What does DMX
and I want,
stand for?
And well, we'll talk about it later. But if you can, we'll talk about it. DMX?
Yeah. What does it stand for?
Dogs, microphone,
Generation
xylophone.
X.
It's always xylophone.
What song do you want the lyrics to, Steven?
No. Go to our thing. I have a document with specific curated lines that I want to discuss.
Yeah, this is gonna get interesting.
Yeah. Oh, so what I did was
I think it stands for the Mighty X.
Oh, you think so?
Yo, it's the Mighty X.
So check it out. I took some lyrics and I switched the N-word out because I know that would be a problem. And
I'm reading it.
And I switched it. Oh, I thought maybe we would all read it, but
switched that with Boomer.
I switched it with Comrade because I thought you'd appreciate that more.
I was just looking at this. I'm like, there's no way DMX used the word comrade in his.
So I thought it'd be fun. If we pretended that he was actually Russian, and his name is Dmitry, and it's hey, but you
Dmitry Maximov.
but you can call me Dima X.
This is cultural appropriation.
I am from Soviet Union, and I am rapping at you because you know what?
And I love to have children and dogs.
So check it out. So I think the song is "Where the Hood At," right?
All right.
Where the Hood At?
What's a word for hood, though?
Just probably a neighborhood. In Russia, it's not a lot of wealth in Russia. You know,
that's what a hood is.
Well, that's what happens.
So let's just call it Russia.
Stalin.
Where's Russia at?
No, without Stalin, there's no wealth.
Where's the Russia? Where's the Russia? Where's the Russia?
No, I don't know.
Thank you for talking over that.
Where's the hood at?
What? What'd you say?
No.
What?
What? Who?
Huh?
Joseph who?
Gabagool.
Yabba dabba do. All right. But anyways, we were talking about this before about how, we love DMX, but he
shouts to D.
He, like many rappers of this generation, and maybe even right now, we're very, very anti-gay, very homophobic.
Very homophobic.
And
so we're trying to give Danny the power back.
I just wanted to highlight some of those lyrics. So we'll start with the beginning. The first verse, there's two stanzas. First verse, really homophobic.
Read the first stanza.
Yeah.
Should I say comrades or nigga?
That's up. However you're feeling.
Do I do it in a Russian accent? Or a DMX accent?
I can do the Russian one, or, if you don't want to.
Last I heard, your comrades was having sex with same sex. I show no love to homo thugs. Empty out, reload, and throw more slugs. How you gonna explain fucking the man? Even if we squash beef, I ain't touching your hand. I don't fuck with chumps. For those who've been to jail, that's the cat with Kool-Aid on his lips in pumps.
What?
I don't fuck with niggas that think they broads. Only know how to be one way. That is dog.
Wait, stop. That last line sounds really Russian.
Yeah. There is only one way to be alive. That is dog.
That is capitalist running dog.
Yeah, but that's fucked up, man.
You must live life like a dog.
I mean,
it's fucked. It's fucked up.
Given how often DMX has been in jail, I'm almost 98% sure he's had sex with a man before. So this is like projection.
But you guys you didn't see the music video for this song. He's doing the whole thing in a mirror.
Oh, shit.
That's right.
Is that true? I don't remember. Right. I really don't remember. Is that
he's
true?
Talking to himself, man.
Oh, shit.
Introspective rap.
DMX is like his alter ego. That's like the bad guy.
You talking about Earl?
Yeah, Earl Simmons is Earl Simmons, and DMX is like, oh, that's.
Oh, so Earl Simmons. We're not saying that maybe he likes the company of men.
I only do a doggy style.
I'm not gonna say. I'm just saying he's been in prison a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have Rough Riders show up in my house.
Read the rest. This is in the third verse, and this sounds like more like what happens in prison. But it kind of puts a big question mark in some people's minds when they hear the same person.
Right, it's a cliffhanger.
Say these things.
because I really ain't got time to waste. And I thought I told you to get these fucking bums out my face. Looking at you and grill, it might be nice to cut. Once I split your ass in two, you'll be twice as butt.
Wait, time out. He said twice as butt. That's just.
I mean, like,
fun.
I don't think DMX has ever
That's
been
fun.
like a notable lyricist.
No, he's got some good
like,
rhymes,
he's got
man.
a couple bars.
Well,
but
he's definitely flow.
It's the vibe.
He's flow.
It's the energy
over, yeah.
and the vibe.
And he's a mathematician. I mean, he's just doing like
He's straight up
division,
math.
double
Yeah.
the ass.
Yeah.
Double the butt.
He's gonna double that butt.
split the
All right.
ass, double the butt. What?
Yeah, you right. I know your style pussy, cause I'm fucking it.
Hey,
Since we all right here, you hold my dick while he's sucking it.
Check that out.
Oh,
Check
let's dissect that.
out. Let's dissect that.
Nigga, he been to jail.
So there's two other dudes in that line right there. One dude's holding his dick, the other dude's sucking his dick, and
Sounds
he's
hot.
not specifically.
Damn, I gotta listen
One
to some
dude is
DMX.
sucking it,
right.
which is the gayest part.
Yeah, let's rank how.
So two guys holding it.
I can't get over the line. I beat my dick and bust off in your eye so you can see me coming.
That's a great
That's-
line. You said he doesn't have fucking bars.
That's a bar, right?
That is a great bar. Read that shit again.
I beat my dick and bust off in your eye so you can see me. Okay, let me.
Well, you gotta make it rhyme.
Right. Never heard that DB running because DB gunning. I beat my dick and bust off in your eye so you can see me coming.
Come on.
Now in Russian.
Come on, Dr. Seuss.
Never heard that D be running because D is gunning. I beat dick and bust in eye so you cannot see coming.
D, ma, X. What your comrades want.
This is babushka rap.
I mean, everyone was homophobic
Borscht
back
in
then.
my bowl. Grandma, I love you. I mean,
Come,
Babushka,
Brad
I love
Stalin.
Titsky.
I mean, like, everyone was that homophobic back then. That was just what
Not
you
me.
did. Well,
you. I was like 5.
yeah.
That's gay. Actually, I probably did say that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I was listening to fucking DMX, so I probably did say that kind of stuff.
So, like,
Some guy's sucking DMX's dick.
Some
I
guy's
wanna-
holding DMX's dick and the other
I want
guy's
to get
sucking it.
back to the part
the gayest part.
where I have a theory that it's the government's fault that he's in the hospital right
Oh, here it goes.
now. So again, he was charged with tax fraud in like 2019 because he
Word.
didn't file taxes for like 3-4 years, and he made like
That's because he doesn't fuck with Jews, right? So
no, he's
wouldn't
not
get
Louis
accounted.
Farrakhan.
Don't fuck with Jews.
So he made like $2.3 million in this like 4-year period. He got charged with 14 counts of tax fraud, pleaded guilty to 1, went to jail, and the government made him pay $2.29 million in restitution.
Whoa.
I would have had a fucking heart attack too, nigga. If they were just like, we just taking it all. Like, how do you charge DMX with tax fraud?
They let him
Jeff
take.
Bezos is running around out here. You charge all the goddamn tax revenue he generated
Yeah.
from concerts,
Yeah.
They let him skim the top.
albums.
They let him skim the top.
The U.S. government killed DMX. Goddamn it! I mean, are killing.
He's
He's
still alive.
He's still
Right.
alive, but they're
Right.
doing all that they can.
Right.
God damn it!
Shouts to Dima.
Yeah.
They got DMX. They got Wesley Snipes. They got fucking Erykah Badu. How are all these black
What
people
happened to
getting-
Erykah Badu?
She got charged with tax fraud. How are all these black people getting charged with tax fraud?
Because they're not doing their taxes.
So you think these are the people that we need to be getting on tax fraud?
Aaron's like, they're not doing their taxes. The paperwork.
They're not using the right loopholes.
My book over
Yeah,
here.
I guess there's a difference.
They're
between,
not filing the 1099-X. They're filing the 1099-E. They know that after the first statute of law, you do the 1099-X. Now they're left with $2.29 million, but they made $2.3.
Yeah, how are you gonna leave him with 0.01 mil?
Yeah.
All that.
Oh, I
crazy.
just got lightheaded.
Yeah, he just went full
He
juice.
just went full yid.
I gotta edit you like glowing.
It's all the nitrates. It's all the nitrates in the meat. And I'm doing this on Passover. This is a terrible
No,
thing.
They did
Well-
DMX dirty. That's fucked up. They need to.
Yeah.
They need to give him his fuck.
No,
He
of
made
course.
2.3 and they took 2.29.
Yeah. What does that? How does that make sense?
Well, because you
You got to carry the one.
Yeah.
No, because you pay, not fees. What's the word?
Penalties.
He's just looking at me. He's just
Made
what
up
you call it?
penalties.
Not reparations. The opposite. it's the opposite of reparations.
Yeah.
So
No, but you know what? When they did, when was that a court case that happened? When they did
Erykah Badu?
No, DMX.
Okay.
When they did decide that, and they're like, "You owe this much money," he said, "X gonna give it to you." So
No, I think he was like, I'm about to start doing drugs again.
They were like,
I got 15 kids. I can't even pay child support.
they're like, here's your case, and sign right next to the X.
And he was
Got him.
I'm gonna kill y'all niggas one of these days. That's another year in prison.
He had Boomer sitting in the back wearing a suit.
Boomer's ghost.
Boomer was his accountant. That's why he fucked up. Excuse me, Mr. D. Did you bring your accountant with you? He's right here.
I wonder if he was
My accountant, Boomer.
You think he was into pup play?
I'm wondering.
Yeah, he's a rough rider.
Oh yeah.
That's a brand of condoms.
I was thinking, is it?
We only do
For
doggy.
some reason,
It's a brand of like shitty bodega.
When you
condoms
said
that,
that,
I don't ever recommend that you use.
there was an image in my head of condoms. I'm like, why am I thinking
yeah,
about
that's
condoms
a brand
right
of
now?
condoms.
Right next to the Extends.
That's culture.
He also
right
invented
there.
that. DM Extends. X gonna give it to you. 3 to 9 hours. Asterisk. See you.
Y'all
doctor
gonna
after
make
10.
me go all out.
Y'all gonna make my dick real hard. Yo, I hope DMX.
3 to 6 hours. 3 to 6 hours.
I mean, I know we're only referencing like 2.5 of his songs, but
I know.
But I was listening to him all week. I know
I'm never gonna
so
forget
much
that
of his
time
music.
you had a house party and your brother showed up
yeah.
with a DMX vinyl, and I was
I
like,
got the Dima X.
That's how your brother.
That's my brother.
double-sided vinyl. One side Dima X, next side Rasputin.
Remix.
DMX.
DMX. He
Love it
going
up.
to jail next. Da.
Oh, can we
If he's dead
we-
when this comes out.
When it's not
yeah,
coming out.
we're gonna have 10 minutes of episode. So we gotta talk about our boy Matt Gaetz.
Gatesy.
Y'all have heard about this shit,
Oh,
right?
hell yeah. What?
I know it's good when Aaron is like, I'm actually up on the political discourse on this nigga.
Yeah, I had to read
This
so much
dude.
about this because
Oy-oh.
it's so confusing.
And there's so much.
So, well, if you want to give a little quick intro, I feel like
I mean, I'm sure everyone knows what's going on. He's been accused of sex trafficking for transporting a minor across state lines.
Yeah, he stands in traffic jams.
Yeah.
Has sex.
Has sex. He's been running like some weird sex game with his buddies in Congress, trying to see who can fuck who.
I heard about that.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I remember.
Sounds like
Wait,
fun.
that's in Congress? I thought that was like like when he was in college. This is
no, this is like
recent.
yeah.
This is while they're voting on stuff.
I'm a political.
How many
nerd,
points
so-
is AOC? I'm just kidding.
Well, there was someone. It was apparently Quidditch rules. It was like a Harry Potter type thing.
Get the keeper.
Oh yeah.
Where someone is the snitch.
Who's
and
the snitch?
They didn't elaborate, but there's like one senator where it's like if you fuck her, like,
it's
you win.
Nancy.
It's Nancy.
It's my girl Nancy. Come on. Yeah. Clap that ass.
Clap that. Oh God, it's
Split
gross.
that cheeks, get 2 butts.
See, I remember when the Nestor scandal broke, when he just randomly came out like, "Why, yes, I do have a 19-year-old Cuban son," and everyone's just like, "Oh, he's fucking him."
And yes, he is very good at baseball.
But this Tucker Carlson interview
2 balls.
was
One
of-
strike.
So like that Tucker
interview
Carlson
was
interview,
insane.
That was one of the best interviews. I've never seen Tucker Carlson like be like a gangster. before.
Explain to me. I sound like him now, right? A little bit.
So tell me why.
No, but explain to me what was gangster about
when
it.
he turned into a straight drug dealer.
I mean, denying allegations.
Matt Gaetz was like, "Yeah, you met this girl." He was like, "Nigga, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I never."
See, to me,
I don't think I've ever been in public with you.
No, listen.
Who are you?
Nah. It's like nigga, you out here talking about wires and investigations.
This is the first time I met you, son. Coming on to my show, they tell me some guy, Matt Gaetz. I don't even know how to read your name, son. Coming out here with all these anal gations.
Wow, Tucker, you sound a lot different from the show.
This becomes DMX.
Yeah, no, it's Chris Tucker Carlson. I don't understand the words that are coming out your mouth, Gaetz.
17.
What you doing with all these little girls?
We can pick any one of these girls.
Yo, that's like fucking Chris Tucker with the Epstein shit. He was on the Epstein flight logs.
Yeah.
And I like to imagine.
I was upset when I saw that.
I like to imagine like he was just trying to have a good time.
He's innocent.
And he's on the plane and he's just like, Jeffrey! What you doing with all these little girls, Jeffrey? Where all these little girls come from? And they're like, Chris, calm down. It's what we
You in
do.
a summer camp?
Jeffrey, I don't understand the words that are coming out your mouth. The hell you mean 15?
We playing volleyball later. I love volleyball. Jeffrey!
Hey!
Yo, hold on. Let me call up Jackie. Let me call Jackie.
Jackie, you like little girls, Jackie?
Oh, Jackie's at court. Tax evasion, brother. He in there with DMX.
Oh, but it's not looking good for like everyone's throwing him under the bus. Like no one,
Gaetz?
Yeah, no one wants to deal with that shit.
Yeah, it's you don't want to be trending on Twitter.
For me, like when you're trending under Chris D'Elia, it's not a good look. And you and Chris D'Elia are trending in the same category.
It's true. Comics, stand up. He got a new special.
I mean, this is just unfortunately a country made up of fucking sex offenders. That's like a
Got to get your nut.
I don't know. Is it Bad Baby or Bad Barbie?
Bad
Bad
Barbie.
Barbie. Keep saying it.
Bad. Okay.
And this girl, Bad Barbie.
The Cash Me Outside girl. She released her OnlyFans.
Oh my God, Danny just broke.
Thinking about this 18-year-old. No. Yeah, she released her OnlyFans when she was the day she turned 18 and made $1 million in 24 hours.
Yeah, when she turned 15, she had her album
Called 15, and everyone was like, "Damn, I can't wait to see that them titties."
That shit was playing on the plane when Chris Tucker was on the
15, Sweet 16.
Okay,
no,
does
they
anyone-
had the Sweet 16 theme.
Does anyone know even one note or lyric of any of her music? She has a whole album.
That's a jam.
Is that really?
the bop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
You really
no,
know?
I know
know.
she did a remix of the Cash Me Outside thing. I don't know that
DMX.
much.
Shit,
But
yeah.
Cash Me Outside.
But when she turned 18,
Dr. Phil, you's a bitch. You's a bitch, but thank you for my career. You's a bitch.
when she's 18, 15 album, 18 OnlyFans. When she's 30, she's going to live stream herself at a chiropractor. It's coming for you. That bad back, baby.
That's
They're
good-
going to call you bad back. Creeps up on you.
That is such great, like
That lower lumbar.
That's like Rodney Dangerfield shtick. Oh, we call him Bad Back. Oh.
That would be a good
Got no
ASMR.
respect.
That would be good ASMR at 30. Like
Chiropractor.
chiropractor, you know? Bad.
Well, I
bad
think
baddie.
she's like trying to sell the whole Cash Me Outside thing as an NFT, which
She'll make a bunch of money off of it because
So-
NFTs are all about if you want to make money on it. It's just people who want to like. It's like Elon Musk bros that
Right.
like, they think memes are like gold. You know?
unfortunately the
Like,
NFT market has already crashed completely.
essentially.
What do you mean it's not true?
Where's it at?
See, this is what pisses me off.
Steven.
I'm out here and I'm
not
like,
true.
yo, like maybe like the workers should own the means of production and we should redistribute wealth. And people are like, that's the stupidest thing I've
That's
ever
not what I'm
heard.
saying.
Do you want to
Not
buy
saying
this
that.
P&G for $6 million?
I'm not saying that. see, what you got to do
It has a
is
transparent
what
background.
you got to do is you got to realize where these things overlap. Okay. The only problem is
Lay it on me.
The only problem is right now. Again, you got like these Elon Musk bros, but the idea behind it is that, you know, let's say you're
We
an
should
artist.
pay maybe $3 million for a P&G. Of a
No. See, that's where you're missing the thing. And again, I think it's dumb. It's dumb for most people. Like,
tweet. No, it's dumb.
It's like everything. Listen, if forget about NFTs and fucking buzzwords and shit. Let's say you were to make a fucking CD, a tangible. It's a fucking CD, but you only make one of them.
You stand on the streets
or you
of
make
Times
a cassette
Square.
tape. Yeah, you stand exactly, and you say, "Yo, hold this for a second." No, but it's exactly the same thing. You make one CD and you say, "I'm going to sell this." How much money are you going to make off of that? Not a lot. How much money? I'm not trying to attack you. I'm saying because
I'm
nobody
trying
kno-
to figure out your point.
You talentless
my
fuck.
point is, Bad Barbie, as you call her, can make millions on an NFT because she's a famous person with a lot of hype around her.
Right.
You can't do shit because I hate you.
so
And- no,
so
I'm
how
just
does it make this a good thing?
because it's about it's the channel of distribution and
So
ownership.
you think that people
power.
should be paid millions of dollars for a picture?
No. This is why it's cringy right now because people are thinking this is an art revolution. Meanwhile, rich people are making tons of money off
And
of
it-
it, and everyone else is doing the same
It costs
shit.
as much carbon emissions as like a small village to
See,
produce.
this is the thing.
So,
This is the thing.
blockchain's great.
Steven, I'm gonna cut you off. You know what I think about NFTs? Okay, no fucking thanks. Give me the gabagool.
I know exactly. No, check it out. It's like we're arguing, but every point I'm trying to make, it's like I'm trying to explain that we're on the same side, but you're attacking me about carbon emissions. It's like, sure, we can talk about that as well. You're just bringing up an extra point that deserves a whole bunch of discussion.
I think NFTs are dumb, and you haven't swayed me yet.
I think they're dumb too. I said that multiple times.
So what's your argument?
See, that's the problem. It's a conversation.
Whoa. Now you guys have to hug.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't.
And
I don't
I'm
converse
not gonna
with-
say checkmate.
I only argue with people.
I'm not going to say
converse.
checkmate. I'm going to say gabagool.
Not. I mean, you haven't.
Don't use gabagool like that. Don't use gabagool
Yeah,
like
what-
that.
I'm-
Don't.
I was like,
Never use
I'm like,
gabagool in vain.
So tell me the point you're trying to make, and you're like, the whole thing is there is no
My
point.
point is
Checkmate.
no. It's the same thing with cryptocurrency, right?
It's dumb.
Cryptocurrency is
It's dumb. It's like not an answer.
Okay, well, I don't know if you know anything about having discourse with people and having a conversation, but usually when you break down to saying things are dumb, then you kind of lost at that point because you're not actually saying anything. You're just like being it's stupid.
Crypto. So would you like me to
It
elaborate?
smells like farts.
It's stupid. It's unnecessary. It doesn't provide anything. It's
You
not
haven't
good.
actually said
it's
anything.
not good for the environment.
You haven't
It's-
said anything yet, except for that. The environment thing, there is a real impact on that.
Yes, it's and like that's the whole thing. Well,
Listen,
what's the
I
point
feel-
of coming up with a new
I feel-
currency
I feel-
that's more unenvironmentally
I-
friendly than the current currency that we have?
I feel like you're X right now, and you're about to give it to me. And
I'm about to fucking give it to
I
you.
do not appreciate this fucking energy right now.
Because you have to realize
you act like I invented cryptocurrency.
I hate everything.
Let me get in on this. Let me get in on this.
I read about Matt Gaetz. No, man.
So no, the reason I get so worked up and angry is because there's so much time and human effort going into this stupid shit instead of just building houses and hospitals for people.
Right, because
And that's what makes me angry.
Because it's about
Okay.
making money.
No, but listen,
It's about
man.
getting
Listen,
that dollar.
I agree with what you're saying. You're kind of equating. You're just like there's two things that they don't have to do with each other directly. You're slimming. You're boiling it down to energy being used in some capacity, like human energy, like brain thought, and we should be building hospitals and blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, when you make a statement like that, sure, but it's like there's different people do different stuff, and there's a lot of different things happening in this world. There's also a carbon footprint for the production of money, the transportation of money, the usage of money, the upkeep of all that kind of stuff. And
That's why I'm about the whole classless, moneyless society thing.
Sure, me too. But
You're a communist?
I think I'm an anarchist, but that's not real. So, not to fucking one up you, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty over there, man.
You are an anarchist.
I'm pretty there.
You're
The problem with anarchy is that there's people like Matt Gaetz fucking little girls and shit, and it's like, well, that's why we need the police.
That's why you might need a gulag every now and then.
Yeah.
Sometimes niggas need a gulag.
Gates in the gulag.
Gates in the gulag, baby. All right, yeah.
No. But we gotta. I still feel like you're gonna kill me after this. So
No.
I don't want to turn the mics off because
Aaron's the landlord here.
How did I get looped into this? You guys are fucking fighting. I'm over here.
he just tried to loop you in like Tucker.
Yeah, I tried to tuck me. I've never seen a piece of land. I've never lorded in my life. I don't understand the context.
But wait. So what was gangster about him? To me, every white guy in a suit, it does that all the time whenever they are brought into fucking shit. That's not gangster at all.
It's pretty gangster.
That's just what white.
It's not cool. It's not
It's
cool.
gangster because it's on live TV,
Yeah.
baby.
I guess so.
And he was like, Matt Gaetz was like, the girl in question? And he's like, you reference someone I've never even heard of. You are using words that are not in my lexicon.
You're referencing a mentally ill person
Oh,
that
yeah, I
accused
remember.
me of a sex
Oh,
crime.
you mean that
20 years
crazy
ago.
bitch?
All right, y'all.
That's
We
our
love
time.
you all. Subscribe, like, fucking tell your friends about us.
Yeah.
I got my feet up on the table and shit.
Donate to Danny and Steven's therapy.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that's where we're at.
this marriage is breaking down
I feel good.
over NFTs, no less,
Every dollar we get goes to gabagool.
and NFTs.
Peace.
Peace. Love you.
What? Good night. We're signing off. See you next week. Subscribe and like.
I'm gonna fuck you in your ass, bitch.
I'm gonna put my dick in your asshole.
You want that virus? Eat that ass, baby.
I'm gonna put your dick in my male asshole.
I'm gonna put your dick in my dick and make you suck it.
Dima, what you talking about?
Dima X.
Want this last?